Over the last year, I've been breaking down faceless niches that are blowing up on YouTube. Channels pulling millions of views and thousands of dollars per month, all without showing their face. But here's what's changed. AI made it easier to enter these niches, which also made them more competitive. So, while everyone's fighting over the same obvious niches, a few are quietly bringing in a crazy number of views and subscribers. In this video, I'm showing you the top 10 easiest niches to enter going into 2026. These are niches with low competition, high demand, and proven channels already making serious money. There will be both long form and short form. Let's get into it. Starting at number 10, cat videos. And look, I know what you're thinking. Cat videos? That's not a niche. That's half of YouTube. But here's what most people miss. The channels winning in this space aren't just uploading random cat clips. They're curating the craziest, most satisfying cat moments. This channel called Perfect Shorts has over 200,000 subscribers and more than 200 million views. And the insane part? Almost every single video they upload gets over 1 million views. The production process is simple. Find viral cat clips on Reddit, Instagram, or TikTok. Drop them into CapCut, add a few sentences of voiceover, add music, and export. That's it, 10 minutes per video. The only downside? Monetization can be tricky since you're using other people's clips, but if you add commentary or build compilations with original framing, you can get approved. Perfect Shorts focuses on satisfying, feel-good moments. That consistency is what keeps viewers coming back. At number 9, Roblox content, specifically Roblox brain rot. And if you've never played Roblox, these videos might look completely random to you, but they're getting millions of views. Channels like Real Rosa and Prunklop are blowing up right now with the simplest content imaginable. Brain rot with characters walking around in Roblox as B-roll footage. Their videos are consistently getting over 1 million views, and just look at the vidIQ dashboard for their estimated earnings. And here's why this niche works. Roblox has millions of obsessed players who will watch anything related to the game. The editing is minimal. You're literally just recording gameplay with OBS and adding a few effects. Some channels take it further and add different scenarios. Now, monetization is solid. Roblox content targets younger audiences, but if you add commentary or structure your videos as tutorials or challenges, you'll get approved. What separates the channels that blow up from the ones that don't? Consistency. Upload daily. Test different formats. Double down on what works. This niche isn't going anywhere. Roblox keeps growing and the demand is massive. Number 8. Ranking videos. This format has been absolutely killing it lately. And the best part? It's one of the easiest niches to produce content for. Channels like C and Do and Comedy Vault are getting a crazy amount of views with this simple ranking format. Ranking best falling moments. Ranking craziest road rages. Ranking funniest cat moments. The format is straightforward. Find 5 to 10 high-quality clips on TikTok or Instagram. Rank them from worst to best. Add background music. Add sound effects. Done. This guy uploaded 17 videos and is almost at 30 million views. Here's the key. Your first clip needs to be the most interesting one. That's what stops people from scrolling. If your hook is weak, they'll swipe. But if you start with the craziest clip, they'll watch to see how you rank the rest. Now, monetization can be tricky since you're using other people's content. So here's the fix. Add a voiceover at the beginning. For an example, ranking the best falls, and you can use 11 Labs or whatever voiceover software. That one sentence increases your chances of getting approved significantly. At number 7, random facts. This niche has been around forever, but there's a new trend making it more engaging than ever. Channels like The Hoodie Guy and Doggy Zuko are using this intriguing style to keep viewers hooked. At first glance, it looks complicated, but it's actually simple. Background images, characters generated with ChatGPT, poorly hand-drawn faces. That's it. And it's working. These channels are pulling millions of views. The niche is broad. Animal facts, historical events, disasters, weird science. You're never running out of topics. The key is storytelling. Instead of listing random facts, pick one strange event and turn it into a mini documentary. Hook them in the first sentence. Build curiosity. Deliver the payoff. The editing doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be consistent. Pick a style. Stick with it. Upload daily. Number 6. Personality lore. This is one of the most underrated niches right now, and it's blowing up fast. The Masked Chef is making a decent amount a month with videos like 7 Deadly Sins as Hell's Kitchen contestants. And thing is, they didn't invent this format. They took the YouTuber drama structure and applied it to Hell's Kitchen. The format works because viewers feel emotionally invested in the people you're covering. And the best part? You can apply this to any niche with demand. Love Island, Survivor, The Bachelor, MasterChef, any reality TV show. The production is simple. Find clips, add commentary, tell the story. What separates channels that succeed from channels that fail? Depth. Don't just summarize what happened. Explain why it matters. What made this person memorable? What the audience missed? That's what keeps people watching. At number 5, historical survival stories. This channel, called Historical Architect, is making $4,000 to $11,000 a month with videos like How Did World War II Soldiers Survive Winters Without Gear? They took the fall asleep to history format and combined it with How Did People Survive Basic Problems? The format works because it taps into curiosity. People want to know how humans survived impossible situations. The production is straightforward. ChatGPT for the ideation and script, 11 Labs for voiceover, AI-generated images or stock footage for visuals. Put it together in CapCut, export, done. Your first 30 seconds need to hook them. Then you need micro hooks every 20 to 30 seconds to keep them watching. For an example, but here's where it gets interesting. This is the part most people don't know. What happened next changed everything. Those transitions keep viewers engaged through the entire video. And if you want me to actually break this niche down in the future, let me know in the comments and I will make a tutorial on it. Number 4. Personal finance. This is one of the highest RPM niches on YouTube, and one channel is making it feel fresh, simple, and relatable. Nick Invests is making $4,000 to $13,000 a month, breaking down everyday financial decisions. Instead of overwhelming viewers with complicated concepts, his videos feel conversational and entertaining. What really makes the channel stand out? Branding. They use a simple character that's easy to recognize in both thumbnails and videos. The videos are just AI-animated whiteboard illustrations. Nothing complicated. ChatGPT for the script, 11 Labs for voiceover, Google Image FX for images, Kling AI or VO for video generation. Put it together in CapCut. The entire process is simple, but the result is a nicely animated illustration that stands out in a competitive niche. And here's what I noticed. The channels that win in personal finance aren't the ones with the most information. They're the ones that make complex topics feel simple. If this niche interests you, we actually break down the best ways to produce Nick Invests style content inside Scalable Creator OS. First link in the description to get access. Now to move into the top 3 best niches going into 2026. At number 3, language learning. This is one of the highest ROI niches I've seen in a long time. Channels like Mr. English, Talks German, and Franco Talks take only 30 minutes to produce their content, and they're doing it with nothing but Ghibli-style AI images, AI voices, and basic editing. Just simple tools turning cafe conversations into language lessons. 10 daily French conversations for beginners. Common German phrases you need to know. How to order food in English. The genius part? You're targeting high-value markets in other languages where competition is almost non-existent. French learners, German learners, English learners. Educated audiences who pay for Duolingo will watch 20-minute dialogues, which means you're targeting high RPM regions everyone ignores. The production is simple. ChatGPT for dialogue, 11 Labs for voices, and an AI-generated image for the visuals. Drop it in CapCut, add subtitles, export. Everyone's fighting for US viewers, but German, French, Japanese, and English as a second language audiences? Wide open. Number 2, monkey explainer content, or simplified explainer content. This format took over YouTube this year, and it's still growing. Channels like Monkey and Apeaesthetic are going crazy by simplifying self-improvement and fitness topics using monkey characters. Productivity hacks, workout routines, morning habits, all explained through fragmented language and simple visuals. The language is intentionally simplified. The characters are hand-drawn. The movement is minimal, and it works because it makes complicated topics feel accessible. The production is simple. Draw characters in any basic image editor. Add minimal animation. Generate voiceover. Done. One of these videos shouldn't take longer than 45 minutes to edit. And because the format is so unique, it stands out in a sea of traditional explainer videos. Pick a style and stick with it. And last but not least, number 1. 3D-style documentary videos. This is the highest leverage niche you can build right now. Channels like Fern and Black Files are pulling millions of views per video with 3D animated documentaries, politics, crime, historical events, broad topics that interest massive audiences. And here's why this format works. People don't just watch documentaries for information, they watch them for presentation. The difference between a channel that gets 5,000 views and one that gets 500,000 isn't the quality of research, it's how premium the delivery feels. Fern's visuals aren't just 3D animations, they're layered with actual footage. They're paced, They're edited like a Netflix doc. The production workflow is more involved than other niches on this list, but it's still completely doable. ChatGPT or Claude for the script, Google Labs Flow for 3D-style images, Kling AI or VO3 to animate them, and 11 Labs for voiceover. Put it together in CapCut, add transitions, add sound design, export. Although I just showed you the 10 best niches going into 2026, most of you still won't start a channel in any of them. Not because the niches don't work, but because you'll overthink the first video and never actually upload. Every single niche on this list is taking off right now. But my advice? You have to find a way to stand out when you start. These channels did that, which is why they grew. Don't just copy what's working. Understand why it's working, then apply it to your own style. And this is exactly why the creators inside Creator OS see results faster. They're not guessing which niche to pick. They're seeing what actually moves the needle in real time. What formats convert, what pacing works, what niches are scaling without burning out. That's the difference between the 1% of channels that take off and the 99% that upload for months with nothing to show for it. Creator OS is an ecosystem of creators using my systems and sharing what's working right now. First link in the description or pinned comment if that sounds like you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.